Hey there, Gemini, and welcome to your week of September 27th general tarot reading. We're doing a bit different of a spread from here. We're going to talk about your energy here. We're going to talk about some challenges you're facing this week or coming up, and we're going to talk about some some things you might be able to do, some advice, some things to consider maybe in the last spot here. We're also going to do clarifiers for everything as well on top of this. So thank you for being here. And we're also going to tie it all off with an oracle card. So again, thank you so much for being here, Gemini. Let's see what we got. We're starting off with a pop out. It's the Seven of Pentacles. But let's see what else we got here for you in your challenge, or in your energy coming in. All right, so I feel like sort of a need for change here. Some sort of change you know is coming. And I feel like it's needed and it's best for everybody, right? Like a lot of hard work's been being put into this, whatever this may be. It's a general reading, could mean, relationship, you're putting a lot of hard work, or work in general, you're putting a lot of hard work into, or something you're really trying to get the best results out of, right? And the best results for everyone. You're trying to be fair. But there's a change coming. You can sense it. Like what that might be, we're not sure. If you're new to tarot, though, we have a major arcana card here for Libra. Every zodiac sign has a major arcana card that represents them. This is Libra's, the Justice card. You might be dealing with a Libra, might have Libra in your chart. Let me know down in the comments below if that's the case. I always love to hear about that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just feel like you're working hard for trying to work hard so that everyone's getting their fair share. But there's some sort of change on the horizon. Perhaps that's what these challenges we're going to be seeing here is going to be for you. So let us get into that here, Gemini. So we've got the Four of Cups. We've got the King of Pentacles. And we've also got the Knight of Wands here. So for your challenge, it just feels like there's someone here. Could be someone a little bit older than you. Or at least they seem more mature, at least. Very much only cares about themselves and only cares about sort of their own well-being here. Possibly that's who's kind of interfering with this, right? I feel like this is someone who very much only cares about their own vision and what is good and best for them. And that's kind of getting in the way of what you're trying to do here, because this is kind of two polar opposites where it feels like you're more of the person who's trying to be fair for everybody, whereas this person's kind of like being more selfish. And it just feels like they're really just focusing on them and they're not really focusing on everyone else, right? Generally, this is someone, like I say, with the King of Pentacles, generally the King of Pentacles is a really good king here. Very much wants to help out, whoever they can. Very good with their money, their physical world, their health, their time, right? They're very much good with that kind of stuff. And that lets them be a great leader and good to everyone. But I feel like there's also a negative side of that because they're so focused on themselves. They're not really thinking about others. They're just more like, what can I gain? Like you get that Scrooge McDuck kind of thing going on where they just care about money and that's it. Because we have the Knight of Wands here, someone who's very, kind of a time vampire, somebody who's very much like in and out kind of energy. They only take what they want and they leave. They don't really care about you. It just feels like I'm getting that vibe where the King of Wands kind of came out on top here. Is like this, it seems like that's kind of overruling this. This person cares more about themselves and less about the people who, I don't want to say like serve under them or they rule, but the people that, I guess the people they're supposed to be taken care of, right? Is kind of, they're not so much caring about them. They're more like using their power in an abusive way, I kind of see. With the Four of Cups as well here, it's just this, whatever this is doing, it's not very satisfying for anyone involved, right? Like it feels like it's not very satisfying because you're like, oh, look what this person is doing. Like they're kind of, getting in my way because I'm trying to help out and I'm trying to actually do good. And it's not very satisfying for them either because they're so focused on themselves. It feels like nothing's enough. You know what I mean? Like it feels like they're kind of dealing with too much of that, right? There's just too much, like too much of them sort of so hard. There's so much I want to say, but I can't focus it down here. It's just like they're too focused on themselves to, to really be in the position they're in, right? To be in a position where they're supposed to be taking care of those people, right? And it's just not satisfying for them because they kind of want all the gains and all the benefits, but they don't want to deal with all the responsibility, right? So, but let's see what we got here for your potential like outcomes and advice and different perspectives here. All right, so we've got the Page of Wands. We've got the Queen of Swords, and we've also got the Queen of Cups. It seems like we need to take a very nurturing mode, nurturing stance here, a very mature stance with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords here. Like, you need to be honest with them, but also understanding and empathizing with them, right? Understanding that, I once heard, you ever hear the phrase, absolute power corrupts absolutely, right? And I've heard that before, and it's fine, it's a fine saying, but the one I prefer is power reveals. Like power, when you have power, that really reveals the kind of person you are. Like, what would you do with power, right? And I don't think none of us really know for sure what we would do with it. Like, I'm sure all of us have like an idealized version of what we would do with power, right? Like, you want to be justice. You want to be fair and balanced with people. You'd want to be the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. You want to be, empathizing with people, but spewing the facts as well. Like, I understand where you're coming from, but this is it is how it is, right? Maybe that's your ideal version, but sometimes we don't get that. Sometimes we do end up in this Knight of Wands / King of Pentacles territory where we're kind of abusing our power, but we might not realize it, right? And we might not realize that this is what we're doing. And maybe that's what the kind of approach you need to take with this person is like, you be honest with them, be like, hey, like, you are being a bit of a dick, right? You're being a bit of an ass here, and I understand, like, you have all this and it's very tempting, but you got to be real. Like, you need to be responsible with this stuff. And also we got the Page of Wands here. It's just like, maybe you just need to kind of spark something in them, right? You need to kind of spark like an interest in them or spark some like thought in them that'll get them to kind of turn this around here so that they're not being so, how they're being, right? So we're going to get your clarifiers here and see what we're saying here. Gemini, we got a pop out already. We got a couple pop outs already, so we'll take them for now. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much, Gemini. We're going to get your clarifiers, or more of them, and we're also going to tie everything off with an oracle card here at the end. So you are going to want to stick around for that. But thank you so much for being here, Gemini, and let's see what else we got for you here. All right, so we're starting off. We got the Chariot. All right, that's major arcana for Cancer. So you may have Cancer in your chart or might be dealing with a Cancer. We've got the Three of Pentacles, and we have got the Nine of Swords. So I feel like you want to take a lot of action. You want to move this along. You want to, get to the good stuff, right? We're with the Seven of Pentacles down here. You're working hard, and with the Chariot, you want to get there in a hurry. You want to get to the end results here. And with the Three of Pentacles, working together. Working together on a team. Working with people, trying to be fair and balanced with people, as the Justice card was saying. And with the Nine of Swords, you're a little bit worried over nothing, right? I feel like this, you have your concerns is like, is this going to work out, right? Like, you're kind of wondering that because you are working hard. You're like, but where are the results coming? And you've got this kind of person in the way. Like, is this person as big of an obstacle as they seem to be? They might just need a talking to and just might need a reality check, right? With the Nine of Swords, it's about, fears and anxieties and nightmares and such that aren't really, I don't want to say justified, but not necessarily as real as you think they are, right? It may feel super real to you because you're right close to the situation, but it might not actually be as real as you think. This person, like I say, this person might just need like a hey, like, you're being a jerk and you don't realize it, right? They might just need that, and that might snap them out of this and turn things around for you. So, but we'll continue the clarifier train and see what we got here in your clarifiers for your challenges. All right, so we got the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of options. We got the Page of Pentacles, and we've also got the Ten of Pentacles here. So this person, like I say, I was sure that was the Seven of Pentacles. I just had to make sure. But we got the Ten of Pentacles here and the Page of Pentacles along with the Seven of Cups. Just this person has a lot of options on their table. You have a lot of options of how you can approach them as well, right? We have two different ways here. You might come at them with the truth right away, or you might come at them like in more of an empathizing way as well. So you just got a lot of choices for that. I feel like this person is, like I said, I feel like this person started out good. Like they start out in a good place. Like they start out like a lot of us with the Page of Pentacles. You want to have more of what you got. You want to have more abundance and more good things in your life. And they want to be in the best place they can be. It's just they're kind of going about it in kind of a dickhead kind of way, right? And I feel like they just need that reality check. They just need to have that little bit of a talking to be like, hey, like you're kind of, you're kind of being a dick here, and you have a few different options here as how you can go about that. It's just how are you going to do it? How are you going to best approach this? Right? You probably know this person better than I do. I probably don't know who they are at all, but just like try and see what the best approach might be to this person. So we'll get some clarifiers here for your possible outcomes and such here. We got this Nine of Cups. So that's good. Some satisfaction. We got the Eight of Pentacles, working hard. And we've got the Ten of Wands. So the end of something here that's been causing a lot of stresses and such. And we were talking about how the Nine of Swords causes a lot of stresses and such that are kind of unfounded. And I feel like this is kind of being a heavy burden on you, this whole situation. And you're working hard to clarify it. You're working hard to try and get things going good here. But I feel like once this is all clarified and once you have, so had this talk with this person, and done things the right way with them, then things are going to be great and you're going to feel fulfilled and satisfied and you can progress forward in a much better way. So I'm loving that. So let's see what we got for your Oracle card. Thank you again for making it this far with me, Gemini. I appreciate it so much. And let's see what we got for you here. All right. So, we got a lot of cards flying out there. Few too many. I don't like to take that many cards and a pop out. One or two is fine. But after that, we start getting a little muddy territory. All right. So let's see what we got here for you. Frog Spirit, time to clear out the clutter. That might be all this is. This might be just clutter in terms of like how serious this is. It might seem bigger than it is, but it's just like you just need to clean up a little, right? You just need to have a talk with this person and be like, hey, like rein it in, man, right? Or woman, whoever you might be, but just rein it in and just have like an honest conversation with them and show that you're not coming at them in a bad way, right? You're not like the Queen of Cups is down here, the empathetic queen, right? Is someone who sympathizes, empathizes, understands where the person's coming from. This person wants what a lot of us want. They want that abundance. They want that, to be in the best place they can be in their material world, right? And it's understandable, but it's like you gotta have a talk with them. It's like they might be causing more harm to others that way than they realize, right? So that's what we got for you this week, Gemini. I hope this has helped you out. I hope this has resonated with you. If you want to help out the channel, though, you can leave a like down below. You can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Of course, share this video and check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too. Thank you again for being here, Gemini, and I will see you in the next video.